welcome back, guys. Being joined now by Dr. Redpath. How are you today?
Doing well.
Doing well. It's real cold this morning, isn't it?
Yes.
Usually it doesn't get
Makes
this cold.
Makes your teeth chatter.
Yeah, teeth chatter. Oh my God. Let's talk a little bit about teeth. Let's talk a little bit about fillings. What is a filling? Why do we need fillings?
Yeah, so filling is something that we'll do for people when they have cavities. That's pretty obvious. Most people know that. And it's something that's like a very early, minimal, invasiveness to fix a cavity. So if you just have a very small cavity, you'd want to do a filling early before it gets too big.
Yeah.
If it gets too big, then we're talking about a root canal or something like that. So just coming in,
a little more painful.
Yeah, coming in regular. We take X-rays. We'll check for cavities and things like that, and we want to catch them early while they're small. And we can do a filling and fix it before it becomes a bigger problem.
Word. I mean, that's kind of like anything else in life. You know, nip it in the bud before it turns into this whole thing that now you have to go back and spend a lot more money than if you just spent a little money to take care of the problem.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times there's been, people come in and we're like, okay, you have a cavity, small cavity now, let's do it. And we don't see them for another 2 years and that cavity grows. And the next time we see them, it's like a root canal or the tooth needs to be taken out. And it's so simple, so straightforward to do it when it's just small, and we can fix that tooth and keep it for the rest of your life. But don't wait.
Yeah. So how do you do that? What's happening when you decide to do a filling? Why is that stopping it from going further? What's the art that's happening there?
Yeah, good question. So when a cavity forms, it's basically like a porous structure in the tooth, and what happens is it just keeps growing. When we do a filling, we're actually drilling out. Nobody wants to say drilling, but we got to drill out that little spot. It's like a lesion on the tooth almost. It's like removing a cancer from the tooth that'll just grow. And what we do is we then fill that with a material. So it's either a white filling or a metal filling, and it's the white fillings are nice because you can glue them to the tooth, and so it's actually completely sealing that spot there. But it doesn't always last forever. It depends on patient.
Yeah, I mean, well, the big debate is metal or white. Do you recommend one over the other? Which one do you think is better?
Yeah, so I actually have only one filling, and it's a metal filling.
Okay.
So I really like metal fillings. They work really well long term. The only issue is obviously the way it looks, and then also it doesn't glue. There's no glue that glues metal to a tooth. So it's all mechanical retention, and that means you actually have to remove more tooth structure than you would with a white filling. Since the white filling, you glue it in, you could actually remove less tooth structure, and so it's more conservative and long-term can keep the tooth longer lasting, but it's a little more technique sensitive for the white fillings versus the metal fillings. So I would say it depends on the dentist, depends on the setting, where you're going to, depends on how well they can keep it dry to get the white filling to stick versus the metal ones. You could just kind of pop that in and it's very easy to do. But how long they last, it's kind of dependent on how well it's taken care of and how well it was done in the first place. So they say small fillings can last from 7 to 10 years. That's the average lifespan. But I've seen some that last longer. They can last 20 years, 30 years in some cases. If somebody's taking really good care of their teeth, brushing, flossing, and that filling was really done well to start. So that's how it works.
Well, just make a little investment now. It goes you a long way. A lot of people want to put it off, but don't wait, guys. Please go see Dr. Paul, and he'll take care of you, and then we can nip things a little quicker than, we need to make larger things later. So
exactly.
Thanks for bringing all your knowledge today, and we'll talk to you again very soon, my friend.
Cool.
We'll be right back after this, guys.